That was awkward.
Yes, it was.
What's good, everybody? This is your boy Jagging Off, the Go to Jags YouTube. Not for the Bowl City, Duval. We in a fucking building yet again. And Duval, well, we can all sort of breathe a sigh of relief. The best case scenario has happened with Trevor Lawrence's injury. Dude's just got an ankle sprain. All the MRIs and X-rays and all the other shit came back negative. It'd be good to go in a couple weeks. I'll talk about that in a second. But first, let me address something before I get into the Jaguars fan side of things. I want to address a couple things. Trashville and Houston fans, you make me laugh with how fucking sad you are. You know that? Like, y'all motherfuckers really celebrated Trevor Lawrence getting injured as if both of you won the Super Bowl. Now, Trashville fans, I almost get your reasoning. You have a slight gripe. I get it. And but it's still very petty. Why? You're mad at me because I made baby Huey in a wheelchair 3 fucking years ago? Because after you trolled my comments and Twitter with that stupid ass fucking meme from 2018, or because I made fun of Trailer Trash Lawan getting injured every year after he got popped for PEDs when he's a fucking asshole in real life. That, like, y'all really still mad at me for that? But you know what? That's okay. I don't want you to like me. It's fine. It's okay. And the fact that this was best case scenario makes it even more hilarious. So, you know what? I'll let you have that one. If that's my karma to you, then cool. Fine. I accept it. However, hosting is even fucking worse. At least Trashville knows, I think, that they're despicable scum who don't deserve to exist on this earth. You motherfuckers had no gripe. Y'all are still fucking whining and pissed off about the fucking game last week, still blaming refs. You fucking beat Denver. You should be happy. But no, when Trevor Lawrence gets hurt, oh yay, Trevor Lawrence is hurt. Haha, Jags fans, that's instant karma. Really, bitch? So because your team wasn't good enough to beat mine, when my starting quarterback gets hurt, that's karma to you? You're fucking despicable, bro. Like, that's a level of shit I don't even think Trashville fans have stoked to. So, you know what? I'll say it officially. Y'all officially have overtaken in the Aspless for, like, my most hated fan base. Congratulations in the Aspless. I now don't hate you as much as Houston. You're number 3 on the list. So if any of my division rivals got to go to the fucking playoffs, I'll say at least for in the Aspless fans, they don't do shit like this, and I can at least somewhat be happy for Gardner Minshew. So, but it's okay because Trevor Lawrence's injury isn't season ending. So all of you can take your instant karma and shove it in the depths of your ass. It's still our division. Anyway. Back to Trevor. So, as I mentioned, just a high ankle sprain. Now, the fact that he hasn't been ruled out for next week tells me it's a grade 1 sprain, which is a 1 tooth, which can be day to day. You can recover from that in a couple days. It may take 3 weeks for you to fully recover. But I will say this. I think playing Trevor Lawrence any week before the Tampa Bay game is a mistake. Because I'm thinking big picture. Look, okay. He's probably, either way, he's probably not playing against Cleveland. And they're starting Joe Flacco. So, and that probably makes that game about even. So, it's 50-50 whether we win that game, to be honest. I mean, I don't like the chances, but chances with Beathard, but it's still a 50-50 chance to win that game. Ravens, if Trevor is anything less, the Ravens game, if Trevor is anything less than 100%, forget it. It's not happening because he's going to have to be able to move around. Baltimore's got a ferocious defense. Our O-line has been some shit. So I would say, just feed Beathard to the Wolves and get Trevor ready for next week. Because this is where it gets interesting. We got Tampa Bay, Carolina, and Trashville. Even without Trevor Lawrence, those three games should be wins right there. Like, Tampa keeps shitting on themselves even though they beat Carolina. Carolina's a dumpster fire, and Trashville's a pretty small dumpster fire their damn selves. So that's where we should be right off the 3 wins. I'd take the chances with Cleveland. Just we're gonna back up versus back up, and just hopefully our defense don't play like shit this week, which I'm gonna get into. And then Baltimore, you might as well just say fuck it and let's see them in the playoffs. So I know that's not exactly what Jags fans want to hear. And trust me, I would want Trevor Lawrence out there, but at the same time, I'm thinking big picture, because if Trevor Lawrence goes down for the season, we're fucked. There's literally no chance whatsoever of winning a Super Bowl without Trevor Lawrence. So that's what I'm thinking. So it's like, trust me, I hate the Ravens and want to beat them as much as anybody, but at the same time, I don't want to risk the long-term health of my starting quarterback when we're going to fucking need him. And we'll see them again. Trust and believe we'll see them again. So it is what it is on that front. However, there are other pressing issues too that came out of this game. Christian Kirk had a core muscle injury that could possibly require surgery. If that is confirmed, he possibly could be out 8 weeks. Well, fuck. Because now our best receiver is gone. I will say, though, I was very impressed with Parker Washington. I think he did a great job for the situation he was in. And, I would like to see this guy get more playing time. So, hopefully he continues to step up and, obviously, I'm not expecting Parker Washington to be Christian Kirk, because he's just not. But, hopefully, he'll get some experience and make some plays, and, we won't miss Christian Kirk, but so much. Obviously, we're going to miss him, but hopefully not, but so much. Then there's Walker Little, who's also day-to-day. And you know what, dude? I'm sorry. I know some people may feel a certain way about this. Walker Little needs to fucking go. Like, I'm sorry. I can't deal with him anymore. Like, he's not good at left tackle. He's not good at left guard. It's just, this guy at this point basically is a fill-in guy. Like, if I'm the Jaguars front office, I would try to restructure Cam Robinson and keep Ezra Cleveland, and probably trade him next year. Because say what you want about Cam Robinson. Cam Robinson still is in the top half of left tackles in the league, and he's very consistent when he's on the field. It's just injuries that have been a problem with him. And Ezra Cleveland, when he has played guard, he's done pretty good. So I'd keep him around. And whether people want to admit this or not, Walker Little's a big reason why Trevor Lawrence got hurt. Because he got pushed back into Lawrence when he did the little pump fake, because I don't know, I think they say Parker Washington ran the wrong route or something. But let's ask this question. Who's more at fault? The sixth round rookie who wasn't even expected to play offense, who made a mistake on the route, or the consistent second round pick starting tackle who got bulldozed into the starting quarterback? Exactly. So I'm sorry, dude. Like, I'm just done with Walker Little. I really fucking am. Like, y'all may feel different about that, and that's fine, but I'm done with the motherfucker. Then this next one, and, you know, I hate talking about this guy like this because he's one of my favorite players. Tyson Campbell. He played the worst game of his career. Now, granted, I don't think his hamstring still hurt, and they said he did something to his quad in the game. It's not a good look. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily that he's hurt or what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that, because look, we had a similar thing with Leonard Fournette in 2018 when he had a hamstring injury and he kept trying to come back too soon and just wasn't himself. I think the same is kind of happening with Tyson Campbell. Like, I get he wants to be out there and I get he wants to play, but but since he got hurt, he's been a liability, and it showed this week. Like, a week or two ago, I saw somebody say that they need to just shut him down for the year, and I thought that was a bit harsh. But in all honesty, like after seeing last night, I think they should. Because I mean, Montaric Brown, obviously he's not Tyson Campbell when he's 100%, but Tyson Campbell with whatever the hell's going on with him, Montaric Brown's probably a better option than him. Like, I hate to say that because, like, Tyson Campbell again is one of my favorite players, but dude's clearly not himself. Like, they probably should IR him at least until the playoffs, and then we'll see where he's at there. But right now he just looks like a shell of himself, and it's not good. Like, I still believe in him. I still think he'll be fine. He'll come back strong next year, but just right now, it just don't look good at all. But this is pretty much where we're at. So, what I think should happen, Trevor misses the next 2 weeks. Assuming we take 2 L's there. The rest of the way, it's just must win, which is very possible because Tampa, Carolina, Trashville, they should all easily be wins. Like, I think, and even in the Trashville game, I think towards the end, like they're gonna fucking basically be trying to tank for a draft pick. So we should definitely handle them. Tampa Bay, I know they're in division contention and they just beat the Panthers, but when they play anybody with any type of good reputation, they shit on themselves. And Carolina, my God, that team's bad. But that's why if we would have pulled out the win, that really would have helped last night, but is what it is. I'm not gonna be like hosting fans and blame the refs for everything because at the end of the day, yes, that was a bullshit no call. That was a bullshit call on that Anton Harrison holding call. But at the end of the day, Jake Browning still looked like a fucking superstar, and he shouldn't have. Now, granted, I know Jamar Chase and T. Higgins helped that, but at the same time, it's like defense absolutely played like shit. And this was one of the better offensive performances of the season. Like this by far was the worst defensive performance. Even in the San Francisco game, even in the San Francisco and Houston game, you could at least say that the offense wasn't doing shit and they put them in bad situations. This you can't say that because the offense played pretty damn good, I thought. I mean, Trev looked great. Even Beathard when he came in did decent, and then there were big plays from Etienne, Ingram, Parker Washington. Like, Ridley had a couple nice catches, but it's not. Defense has got to be better than this. I know the defense is better than this. Like, it's been more. Like, the defense, honestly, has been a lot more good than bad this year, but, it needs to kind of be good the rest of the way because, like, we come out here with defensive performances like this, we're not going to fucking beat anybody. I'm sorry, we're just not. So, that's where we at right now. Just hopefully just hopefully, we weather the storm here. We just get to the playoffs and, we'll be good to go. But luckily, prayers up to Trevor Lawrence, prayers up to Christian Kirk, prayers up to everybody that got injured last night. But, glad it's short term for Trev. We're going to be okay. So, all right, man. Let's put last. But the one good thing that the Jaguars seem to be doing this season is when they have bad losses, they seem to rebound from it pretty quickly. So, let's put that shit behind us, and whether it's Behard, whether it's CJ, or whether it's Lawrence or whether it's anybody, let's find a way. Let's find a way to beat Cleveland next week. But that's it. That's all, people. It's been your boy Jagging Off. Go Jags. Do Vol till I die. Go.